5 students remain hospitalized today from Wednesday's high school stabbing incident in Westmoreland County. One underwent surgery overnight and remains in very critical condition. Meanwhile, the search for a motive continues today. Kerri Corrado has been following this story since it broke, and she joins us live now with the latest. Kerri?
Bill, we heard of many students firsthand about the events that unfolded Wednesday morning, recalling that terrifying moment. They ran or tried to help their friends, but we're now starting to hear from a victim, although there are many questions about what triggered this tragedy, and the suspect remains behind bars.
Other than to sit back and say my prayers go out to everyone who was injured today, and I hope they recover as quickly as possible.
You're hearing from the suspect's father. Police say his son, 16-year-old Alex Ribel, flashed 2 kitchen knives and started stabbing people down the hallways of the Forbes Regional Hospital in Westmoreland County Wednesday morning.
Will I survive or will I die?
One of the victims says his friend saved his life after he jumped in front of her.
If I got stabbed in the back and it was just had to have help going to the next room, and then her putting pressure on my wound, make sure I didn't bleed out.
His mother emotional.
To know that my son made it, and to know that so far every parent could be blessed to know that their child is still here, to me that's a godsend.
That casual day at school quickly turned into a crime scene, a nightmare.
I looked around the corner and I saw a lot of blood on the floor, spanning the whole hallway. At that point, I figured something was wrong.
Police gathered all evidence from the school, conducting interviews with victims and witnesses. But as for the future of Ribel,
from what I understand, the suspect juvenile yesterday will be charged as an adult with 4 counts of attempted homicide.
motive is still being investigated at this time, but come Monday, classes are expected to be back in session. The superintendent adds he is very proud of his students for their bravery and thankful for the community support. That's the very latest this afternoon. Reporting live, Kerri Corrado, 6 News.
All right, thanks, Kerri. Of course, 6 News will continue to keep you updated on the school stabbing on air and across all of our online platforms, including WJACTV.com and our Facebook and Twitter pages.